Let's look at the details of how the inflation rates are calculated. They are calculated using something called a CPI index, and it literally does not keep in the calculation living cost, education, food, some food, but like most food that we actually eat is not put on there. Okay, energy, and a couple other things
Really?
like literally life.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do they include?
Yeah,
then?
literally life is not included on there, but they have very selective things that they can use to make the numbers lower, right? And my thing is this: how much money did they print? 30%, right? 20% one year, probably 30% this last year. Of all the money that's ever existed, then my money's worth a third less.
Yeah.
Right?
Simple.
And when you think about it, like they printed more money in the last couple years than they did in the last like decades. I think like many decades. So is that sustainable? When you run the analysis on how all the currencies have always collapsed, and every single fiat currency that's ever existed has collapsed. Every single one, there's 100% fail rate on those. They fail by going on a exponential curve effectively, where you have to print 10%, then 20%, then 30%, then 40, then 70, then 100. Then if you wanna learn more about it, follow an expert called Robert Breedlove. Robert Breedlove. He's a great financial expert that lays down the details of how the currency supply is supposed to expand, because they are going to keep expanding this thing and just keep taking it to kingdom come, and that's how they're gonna make sure you own nothing and you'll be happy, because they're just gonna expand the currency supply. According to his calculations, by 10 years from now, we should have 10 times as much currency in the world. So instead of 150 trillion, we should have somewhere around $1.5 quadrillion of currency in the world. And at the same time, if you're on the asset boat, the digital asset boat, which is the crypto boat, they will just keep inflating against those prices. That's why when people are like, oh, $10 million Bitcoin's ridiculous. No, it isn't. 10 million Indonesian rupiah Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That's like nothing.